Hi, I'm Hara Estroff Marano, editor-at-large of Psychology Today magazine and website, formerly editor-in-chief of Psychology Today. I'm a mentor with the Mentor Project, and I'm the author of 3 books. Editors exist to make people the best versions of themselves, to save people from themselves. We work behind the scenes to really turn people into the best versions of themselves. You see only the finished product. I see all the mistakes that even good writers make. And I'm here to tell you about them and how to avoid them so that when you write, whether it's an email or your memoirs, you are the best version of yourself. This is part of a series on 11 mistakes even good writers make. We'll start with number 1. You don't really know what you're writing about. I know this is going to come as a surprise to you, but believe it or not, writing is helped enormously by knowing what you're writing about. Here's something that I get all the time. I want to write about depression. And here's what I say all the time. What do you want to write about depression? Depression is a category. It's not a topic. It's not an article idea. You have to make a statement about what you're writing about. You have to know enough to make a statement. Think in terms of a title and a subheadline. What we in the writing business call a head and a deck, headline and a deck head. They're meant to be informative, to be intriguing summaries of what you want to say in a very terse and concise and interesting way. Nothing concentrates the mind like thinking of a head and a deck. And what you want to do is think in terms of no more than 2 sentences. So for an article that I wrote about the growing crisis among physicians in the United States, reflected in very high rates of burnout and suicide. Just to give you an example, the headline I wrote was, "The healers are hurting." And for a subhead, I wrote, "For many of the nation's physicians, doctoring has become an unrecognizable activity, and it started long before the COVID crisis. It's bad enough that patients are unhappy with the care that they get. Doctors don't even know how to take care of themselves." Here's another head and a deck. Headline, "Design for Success." This is an article about resilience. And the subhead is, "Resilience is in human nature. Persevering through adversity is not a bug in the system. It's a feature of the hardware." Let me give you 3 pointers so that you will know how to think of what you're writing with clarity and express it with clarity before you're able to sit down and write. Pointer number 1. Nail your idea in no more than 2 sentences. That's really all you need. And it's gonna take refining. You're gonna have to go over the idea and refine it and write it and rewrite it. Ask yourself, how should my article change people's minds? That's really the point of any article. You want to change people's thinking about something. And so to nail your idea, think in terms of how you want it to change people's minds. those should help you get to your idea and nail it in 2 sentences.